tonight. The Reading Festival is to go ahead this weekend. Thames Valley Police have failed to get the event's licence revoked. A smoking ban on the South's trains is to be challenged in the courts. It follows the case of one commuter who was fined for lighting up on board. And a new scheme to take the pressure off overworked doctors is being launched in Reading. The pay-as-you-use service is the first in Britain. And that's the way it's looking tonight.
It is, isn't it amazing, actually, when we start to talk about the weather, because we always like to comment on the weather, it's starting to change, isn't it, towards the end of the week. And what's happening at the weekend? It's bank holiday.
Typical.
It is typical, isn't it? But we will hope that it stays fine for the rest of the week and for the bank holiday. Plenty of time left yet. That's it from us tonight. We're back at the same time tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Tonight at 9 on Meridian.
I want you off the Marlowe case.
You cannot replace me, not now.
You don't care about anything else.
You're not interested in eliminating him. You want me to incriminate him.
I'm innocent, Mum.
I think this is it. I think we've got him on the run.
The conclusion of Prime Suspect tonight at 9 on Meridian.
Jack Hargreaves looks at point-to-point racing in the New Forest in Out of Town next.
When teeth are sensitive, it hurts right to the very center of the tooth. With regular daily use, Sensodyne F's advanced formula quickly and effectively calms the nerves that cause pain. Use fresh-tasting Sensodyne F every day, proven to relieve the pain of sensitive teeth.
Garlic, cheese, pickled onions. Interesting choice, Commander, considering luscious Eleanor has arrived.
What? On your mouth guard?
Might have.
Mac.
Oh, all right. McLean's mouth guard has advanced double-action formula. Half freshens breath. Other half helps fight plaque bacteria to protect teeth. She's not your intellectual equal, Commander.
But you should see her arm wrestle. Double-action mouth guard for twice the effect.
I tried everything. But I still wanted more.
New Wella Liquid Hair is a revolution in hair care. It contains the most important ingredients found naturally in hair itself. These rebuild the hair and after blow drying bond with it to leave hair smooth, strengthened and renewed. Wella Liquid Hair.
At last, the hair I've always wanted.
Wella, perfectly you.
This is no way to tackle a greasy stain, so we gave our man Mr. Muscle Kitchen Cleaner. Mr. Muscle loves the jobs you hate.
And to my family, I leave the sum of £9.99, so that they may enjoy dinner in my honor.
It can't be legal. The KFC family feast. 8 pieces of chicken, fries, barbecue beans, coleslaw, and a family dessert, all for just £9.99.
And the rest of my multi-million-pound fortune I leave to Elsie, my beloved cat.
KFC makes a meal a feast.
So what we're going to do here? Sit round here till money's gone.
Do you want to know why she won't give me a job, okay? Jealousy. Because Bet couldn't handle the thought of her pot man being better off than she was.
In half an hour, the Russ Abbott Show. First on Meridian, the last in the current series of Out of Town, which returns in the new year.
Happy feet, I got those happy feet. Give them a low down beat, and they begin dancing. I got those 10 little tapping toes, and when they hear a tune, I can't control the dancing cues to save my soul. Weary blues can't get into my shoes, because my shoes refuse to ever grow weary. I keep cheerful on an earful of music sweet, 'cause I've got happy feet.
There's never been a magazine like Eva. A
A 1-minute national weekday call in the evening costs less than 6p, so it doesn't cost much to cheer someone up. It's good to talk.
And that was the last in the current series of Out of Town. We revisit the countryside with Jack Hargreaves again in the new year.
How it has happened when we're having, you know, floods in January and then in August with no water.
The scandal of Britain's wasted water. World in Action tonight, 8:30 on Meridian.
Mad Cat Comedy is next here on Meridian in the Russ Abbott Show.
Unlike traditional brushes, the new Aquafresh Flex and Direct Interdental has different length bristles to get between your teeth and clean them.
51, 52, 53. From time to time, when you just can't sleep, trust Nitol to gently help you fall fast asleep and wake up feeling bright and alert. Good mornings follow a good Nitol.
To those men who are always there for others, who pass on traditions, who give their best every day, we give our best. Gillette Sensor Excel. Spring-mounted twin blades that adjust to your face, and soft, flexible microfins that set up your beard. And Gillette Series Shave Gel. There's no better shave gel. Sensor Excel. For the closest, most comfortable shave ever. Gillette, the best a man can get.
On Friday, the British athletics team are back in action, facing the best of the world in Brussels. The third in the Golden Four Series. International Athletics, Friday at 9 on Meridian.
One very special couple are gonna get hitched.
But only if they can answer Shane Ritchie's questions.
Legs and bottom. There are 6 guys, so buckle up.
Join the Matchmaker General in a new crazy competition to win a real wedding. The Shane Ritchie Experience, Saturday at 5.
To make in Coronation Street in half an hour.
It's all it's cracked up to be. Secret Service goes undercover shopping on both sides of the Atlantic to find out in half an hour. Classic comedy before that on BBC One with the lovely boys at the concert party. It ain't half hot, Mum.
For one person.
There it is.
Oh my God.
Too horrific to repeat. Too difficult to explain.
Where's Mulder? You've got to get him out of there. You've got to get him out of there now.
Too chilling, even for them.
Scully's a problem. A much larger problem than you described.
The truth is still out there, but it's never been more dangerous.
A new series of The X-Files starts Bank Holiday Monday at 9 on BBC Two.
From real potato, so they're totally dreamy in the taste department too.
Most excellent.
McCain Beefeater, Crinkle, and Straight Cut Oven Chips. With only 5% fat, they're healthier chips.
Smooth!
Now that's what I call smooth. Now that's what I call smooth.
There's nothing smoother than a pot shot from Munch Bunch.
Yo!
It's not just a baby's delicate hair and scalp that needs special care. Yours does too. There's no milder baby shampoo than Johnson's. Only Johnson's has the No More Tears formula to make it as mild on the eyes as this. For baby from day one, for you every day. Johnson's, from the day you were born.
In his continuing struggle, Mighty Max faces Skullmaster's Fortress of Evil. Got anything for a bad head? I've got the cure. Try my Dark Hawk. Will Max escape the fury of Skullmaster's Fortress of Evil? Join him in the continuing adventures of... Mighty Max!
When you're doing GCSE maths, your hands would be much better off using the TI-80. Texas Instruments. Mathematics made easier.
Have they learned what's it or what? Have they learned what's it or what? No! That's a long what's it, because now there are new long what's it's.
The new Activator GS by Raleigh.
It's amazing what Hugh can find to eat these days.
Some nuts, sand eels, some hedgerow greens, lugworms, and some nettle beer as an unexpected bonus. Sea lettuce, kelp, and Irish moss. One Welsh rabbit, minnows, and hogweed shoots.
Join a Cook on the Wild Side tomorrow at 8:30 on Channel 4. Pure passion. Football Italia, the world's Premier League, kicks off Sunday, 2:30 on 4. Now on 4, Massage Misery for the Caped Crusader.
A tranquil...
Well, Batman's off on his holidays for a while, so tomorrow we're paying a visit to the Little Shop, which opens at 9:30. Is it Hasta La Vista, baby, for those rocking rodents next on 4 in Biker Mice from Mars?
Not him, but as for me and Thelma, we're on cloud 9.
Sometimes it worries me I'm so happy. I keep expecting something to come along and spoil it.
Daft thing. What could possibly do that?
Whoops, me and my big mouth, little does she know. Terry and I will be getting up to our old tricks Thursday at 9 on the nation's favourite TV channel.
We've got BBC Two now. Oh, fantastic.
This is BBC Two, and it's time to journey into outer space now with Star Trek.
For centuries, the major trade routes of East Anglia have stretched out towards Europe. It was easier to get to Hamburg than Bedford. The shipping lanes were like arteries, and across the grey North Sea, trade pulsed vigorously and was just as vigorously taxed. But people loathed the high duties even on everyday items, and so the smugglers simply met a demand for cheap goods. It made the remote, isolated landfalls of our coastline ideal for smugglers. Flat beaches, deserted heathland, quiet villages packed with poorly paid farm workers, eager to earn money helping the smugglers. And everyone, up to and including the squire and parson, eager to get a bargain, even here at Dunwich. So, I mean, what happened on this beach then? What was so special about this place?
Well, this is where the most goods ever pushed ashore by the smugglers took place. Back in 1745, they had 300 horses and 100 carts on that beach, spread along that beach, waiting for the smuggler cutters to come in and unload.
That's a hell of an operation, isn't it? I mean, 300... Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about that today, that's going to be a really big operation.
It is. And they did it in broad daylight.
You're joking.
No, they did.
So what was the customs reaction to that?
Well, they were standing up on the hill there. Really? But what could they do about it? There were more smugglers than they... And the smugglers had more arms than the revenue.
So what knocked it on the head in the end, Stan?
Well, it was really the provision of an efficient Coast Guard service. You see the cottages over there. They were introduced in 1829, taken over by the Admiralty in 1831, and that really spelt the death knell of smuggling.
You know, for over 600 years, smugglers have plied the trade along the East Anglian coastline. In the 1300s, it was the woolen fleece, and in the 1600s, it was broadcloth. And in its heyday, the 1700s, well, it was anything from tea to coffin nails. But that was yesterday's chapter. There's still smugglers sitting off these shores in the twilight, waiting for the long winter nights to come down. But they trade on human misery, illegal immigrants and drugs. It's the same old business, but it's got newer and nastier consequences.
In 25 minutes, Stingray is under attack from the invaders. First on BBC Two, the final frontier beckons once again for Captain Kirk and his animated crew.
Space.
Star Trek The Next Generation finds its Child's Play tonight here on BBC Two at 6:45.
Grace and Nadine causing trouble on the highway.
Unconscious driver.
Okay. But trouble in trousers finds them in the diner.
Good evening, ladies.
Which only leaves plan B.
Backseat strangler.
Okay.
Grace under fire and on the road. Tomorrow at 10 on BBC Two.
One day we're going to get too old to do this.
Starting in 25 minutes, children's BBC on BBC Two with Forget-Me-Not Farm. That's after the crew of Stingray fight off an attack from the invaders.
Stand by for action.
Yes, thank you, boys. Not that we're in any danger of forgetting. Remember, Sooty & Co. are on later. Also today, beware the brand new series.
Yes, we're back for a brand new series. Even louder? Oh yes, even more exciting. It is a bigger show.
And you know what they say, there's no fire without matches. Or is there? Find out how to in How To. Right, Sweep, tell us what's on next then. Sweep, it's cartoon time.
Torment.
Yes, so be it.
Amen.
Yes, Greek goddess of retribution.
Nemesis.
Yes, judgment.
Acumen.
Yes, produce alcohol.
Ferment.
Yes, foe.
Enemy.
Yes, roofing material.
Bitumen.
Yes, sweet pepper.
Pimento.
Yes, a gridiron forward.
Lineman.
Yes, Argentina's President Carlos.
Menem.
Yes, flour.
Anemone.
Yes, Belorussia River.
Neiman.
Yes. Very well played indeed, Bob. You repeated your success in the first round. You got through on the Star Game on that. You won all of the prizes. In this case, you won a Dictionary of Writers, a thesaurus, and the portable CD player.
Thank you
very well played, Bob. Not a bad effort after getting through that programme as well. Well, just before we go, time for today's phone-in clue and your chance to win this combined television and alarm clock radio. The three letters in the answer are M-E-N, and the clue is Beano character Dennis the... If you don't know that, you should. Beano character Dennis the M-E-N ... If you think you know, phone on 0891 447722. That's 0891 447722. The lines will stay open until midnight tonight, with the winner selected at random from all the correct calls, and we'll give away our turnabout diary and pen to the 3 runners-up. Best of luck for that. Thanks for watching today. Please join us for the next game. Until then, from all of us here, goodbye.
There's more exercise for the grey matter with Today's the Day over on BBC Two now.
Oh, hi there. It's Annika Rice here from the Challenge programme.
If you ever thought...
Who is this?
It was all a fix.
Honestly, it's Annika Rice.
Sometimes...
Honestly, really, I promise you, it's me. It is.
She wishes it were.
This is the worst wind-up I've ever heard.
Challenge Annika returns Sunday at 7 on BBC One.
All right, ask me a personal question.
You're unbelievable.
You're watching BBC One.
Good afternoon to you. You know what? For a moment there, I thought I felt rain, but I must be daydreaming. Let's face it, it's been known to happen once or twice. It sounds strange, but it's a pup's Christmas coming up, just before Orville and Cuddles. Then more of the magic of the itsy-bitsy spider creeping onto your telly once again. Brother problems, if you've got them, Clarissa's at hand to help out once again. And your second top helping of Biker Grove is After News Round. We've also got some more holiday horror stories for you, and former footballing professional Garth Crooks and star of pop group Ultimate Chaos Hayden dropping by the island, but now it's a pup's Christmas. How sweet, and Orville and Cuddles coming right up, but first let us tempt you with some autumn corkers, or should I say conkers.
From Monday, the 4th of September, Children's BBC One will be starting at 3:30. That's right! More time to catch up with your favourite cartoons.
Ooh.
The Itsy Bitsy Spider. Felix the Cat.
Bye.
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Hello, Mr. Sailor.
Casper.
I go!
Robinson Sucro.
You pirate!
Children's BBC One, weekdays from 3:30. Stay tuned.
And please do for some more itsy bitsy spider magic creeping onto your tellies right after Orville and Cuddles.
Orville is green, Cuddles is mean. Orville and Cuddles, here on your screen.
Oh,
Lovely stuff, and you'll be pleased to hear that this time tomorrow afternoon, the Animals of Fithingwood will be back. Now listen, are you coming to join in the biggest event of the year, the Children's BBC Big Bash in October at the NEC? If you want free tickets, stay tuned for more details coming later.
Hey! What will you be doing on Thursdays at 4:35?